So this cutscene right here is actually taking place in the past rather than the present. So welcome to more confusion. Having attained the highest rank of Heavenly Knight, brave Balbanes was facing his last days. The end of the 50-year war, the Beowulf residence. How goes the battle? Through swift action, we were able to recover Limbury. It's only a matter of time before Ordalia army leaves Zeltinia. Don't worry. I think that should be the Ordalian army, but whatever. The secret messenger sent to Count Lenario has returned. Count Lenario has agreed to your plan. Good. Then, at last, this long war will finally come to an end. Well, welcome to the party there. My favorite character, Captain Kirk. Father. Don't cry, my daughter. I'm going to shoot aliens. And screw them, too. Where's Fox? Just when we need him the most. Dice Dog, Zalbag. I don't really have good names for my sons, but I really love you anyway. Take care, Fox. He may be your half-brother, and actually have a good name, but he is sort of my own flesh. Father! Lower your voice. I'm glad you came. Let me look at you. Father, it has been a long time. You've become a fine man. You start at the academy in spring, don't you? So here we're basically getting to know that this is happening just before he's starting at the academy, which we were at the academy a second ago and then went into a battle. Listen, Fox. A Beowulf has served the royal family for generations. The warrior spirit is in us. Never shame your name. Never tolerate injustice. Living true to your heart is the warrior's way. The Beowulf way. The Chicago way? No? Okay. I understand, Father. Delete is a good boy. He should serve you well. I've asked the dean to accept him into the academy. It shocked the dean a bit. He will serve you well. Treat him well. Yes, Father. Take good care of Alma. Become a fine knight, Fox. So, quick cutscene before we actually get to go over here. I'm guessing that's Fox just having a memory while in Garland City over here. Before we go, technically there is this bar over here where you can read about rumors and so forth. I suppose I will read the rumors. There is a lot to read in this game, and I don't know that I'm going to read all of it. Another thing that you can do is you can head to the soldier's office. If you really want to, you can snag soldiers, and female fighters are priced below male fighters. Yes, this game is a little bit sexist there, but then again, this is technically during a medieval time, so that's probably on target for what it should be. Anyway, you can check here to see what kind of stats you would get for various soldiers. This guy would suck balls because he's got very bad brave and very bad faith. I would not hire him. And check out random female knights. She also sucks. Yeesh. They're just giving me all the crappy things. So basically you just do this for a long time until you manage to find someone with something that you were... Whoops, I did not mean to do that. Yeah, I may be actually... No. I did not mean to do that. I thought I hit the cancel there. But anyway, so this guy would probably be an okay guy that I would probably hire if I wanted to do some min-maxing here. But I'm not going to do that. I like to just start out with whatever I get. So yeah, that's just a way to get better soldiers. Anyway, before we do that, there's also a whole bunch of things that you can look over here, or look at over here. There's a tutorial which will go through every various thing that you can learn about this, at least the basics, and Professor Darvon is the one who teaches you. There's actually some mocking little things about Professor Darvon throughout this game. Some of the job classes have various references to him. I believe it's Mock Darvon, and basically that puts people to sleep. So obviously talking too much. Uh-oh, that might be me. Okay, this game might be mocking me too. So we've got Alizlam, I can never pronounce his name properly. And he will tell us information about specific characters in this game, like important characters. So we can check out the cadets here and learn about what's going on with the cadets based on the scene that we saw. And these are just records, so any cutscene that we've seen, we can reproduce from here. And we can also see persons that are important to this game. I won't be looking at this too often. This does change throughout the game as different things happen with each of these characters. So Fox is obviously the main character. Delita is the side character here, who is the person that's with us. He's age 16, Knight Apprentice of Garland Academy, friend of us, came to the Beowulf family with sister Theta. I never know how to pronounce these. I'm going to pronounce a lot of things incorrectly. After their parents were taken by the Black Plague, he was able to join the academy through the wishes of the late Balbanes, your father. So we just learned about the wishes of our father there. I believe if you look at this before you see that cutscene, it won't have that last sentence. It's really interesting how it updates various things throughout this game. We can check ourselves out. We're also 16, definitely not my age. Knight Apprentice of the Garland Academy, originally from Igros. Beowulf family is a well-respected family producing many leaders for the Hakutin Knights. The youngest of 4 siblings, turned out the worst of the siblings and is conscious about it. So basically, he's very sad that he's the worst of them. Anyways, we've got Alma here, which is the sister of us. Anyways, this is the youngest of 4 of the Beowulf family, attends the aristocratic school for Igros. Our younger sister came from a different mother than the second brother. With her cheerful personality, she is well liked by everyone, spending most of her life in a convent. She has returned to the Beowulf family. Alma's closer to you as you are closer in age than her brothers. Zalbag, another of our brothers. He is 28, which is more along the lines of my age. As a leader of the Hakutin Knights, he is considered to be a holy knight. Your older brother, with many victories in the 50-year war, he has been praised by King Dinamunda as a savior of Valis in Gallion. Under the name of Beowulf, there is victory. An undefeated warrior, but he is also a devout believer in the teachings of Glabados. So we'll start to see a lot of religious things as we move forward throughout this game. Dice Dog. He is age 37, that is past me now. One of the troop leader under Prince Larg. Your oldest brother, following his late father Balbane's wishes, he gave up his position as the leader of the Hakutin Knights to his younger brother, became the troop leader for Prince Larg, and is the most trusted, also known to have magical skills as a magical fencer. He may also be a magical girl, I'm not sure. This is the information about Larg, age 37, Lord of Gallion, brother of Queen Ruvelia. of the Umdolia Kingdom. The Log family is part of the Atkascha Kingdom, who gained power from the 50-Year War. He was one of the leaders during the 50-Year War. The most feared Hakutin knights are under the orders of Prince Larg. So if you watch the videos that happen in part 0 of this, you'll know a little bit more about Prince Larg. He is someone who basically gets power stolen from him after the king dies, and he's supposed to be ruling in the stead of the king's son. Goltana, Lord of Zeltinia. As with the Larg family, the Goltana family is part of the Denamunda Kingdom since the 50-Year War, also known as the Duke of the Black Lions, from his family crest, taken from the double-headed crest of the kingdom, one of the leaders during the 50-Year War. He is under the Nantan Knights, rivals of the Hakutin Knights. Lots and lots and lots and lots of information. Please feel free to skip ahead, because I'm going to read this stuff for now. I won't read it in the future, but I'll read it now. Queen Umdolia Kingdom. Of Umdolia Kingdom. Anyway, younger sister Prince Larg married to King Umdolia. Almost went for a lesbian thing there. When she was age 20, bore 3 sons, but 2 died soon after birth. Third son, Prince Oranas, is the only son left to succeed the throne. Due to the health of the king, Ruvelia is in charge of ruling the kingdom. So right now, the king is still alive, and if we check out her son, which is Oranas here, he is age 1, so this is 1 year before the king dies, if you're following the storyline from the beginning videos. Third son between King Umdolia and Queen Ruvelia. With 2 sons dying at birth, Oranas is in line to succeed the crown. With a strong sense of uncertainty for the health of the king, it is clearly understood that he will be the next ruler of the people. Of course, he's too young to actually rule right now. Alright, let's see here. I believe I already read Ruvelia. How did I skip Oranas before? I don't know. Umdoria, who is also Umdolia. It's just a random Japanese Englishism. 18th king of the Atkascha Kingdom, obtained the throne at the end of the 50-Year War from King Denamunda, who died of ill health. Weak since birth, he did not command his troops during the war, and is someone unsuited to become a king. Historians believe that his inability to lead is the reason for the defeat in the 50-Year War. Elmdor, leader of Limbury, a soldier who fought bravely against the invading forces in a foreign land during the latter half of the 50-Year War. With his silver armor and his long, beautiful blonde hair, his allies call him the Silver Noble. Yet he is feared by his enemies, or by the enemies, calling him the Silver Ogre. Also known as a devout follower of the teachings of Glabados, he has the qualifications to become a pagan examiner. Teta, or Theta, I don't know. Delita's sister, daughter of a farmer of a fief in the Beul Kingdom, losing her parents to the Black Plague. She was taken in by the Beul family with her brother. She is secretly worried about her brother, who is forced by the Beul family to attend the academy. She is close with Alma, our sister. Balbanes, our father. Former leader of the Hakutin Knights and achieved the rank of Heavenly Knight, while other knights were being defeated. He produced many victories, even when he was outnumbered. A treaty was reached because of the fear he struck into the hearts of the enemies. Died due to illness in the latter parts of the war. Darvan, who is the tutorial guy. Elder teacher at the academy teaches the new recruits at the academy, very liked by the incoming recruits for his simplified lectures, but one problem is his lengthy lectures. He is regarded as a leading knight, but he has only participated in battle only once during the 50-year war, and does not have much front-line fighting experience. Let's throw only into the sentence enough times to make it stumbly. Alislam. This is me, a historian of the late ages specializing in the studies of the Middle Ages of the kingdom, also known as an archaeologist and a theologist. His search for the explanation of the Durai writings, which was spelled with a Y in the beginning, led him to a great confrontation with the Marand sect of the Glabados Church. His works include The Mysteries of the Lion War, The Real Image of the Holy Ajora, and Durai Writings, The Truth of the 400th Year. And that's all we've got here. So lots of people that we can read about here. There will be people that get added as this game goes on. I doubt I'm going to be reading each one of them because as we play the game, it will pretty much give us information rather than us needing to read it. But I'm giving this whole info dump at the front so that you get an idea of what's going on. Let's check out the rumor about the Death Corps. Robberies are on the rise in various areas, and Galleon is no exception. Wagon hijackings and abductions are rampant. Now a group of former criminals and mercenaries called the Death Corps have been making the most trouble for the Hakuten. King Umdoria. There is a great concern over King Umdoria, who collapsed at Prince Ornas's birthday celebration. The Board of Chamberlains reported his fever has subsided, but he'll take 3 weeks to recover. It will be several months before he can make any public appearances, but since most public policy is made by Queen Ruvelia, no turmoil is expected. So, as we read about Ruvelia when we were going through the people, she is ruling in the stead of the king at the moment, which is important to know about.